Hey chat. Hey chat, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? Welcome on back to the stream. Uh-oh, what did I hit? Hit something. Okay, whatever. 1 second. Boop. Hey, there we are. Hey, welcome back, everybody. How's it going? Happy Thursday. It's our normal Friday night. Here we are. Ready to play more Final Fantasy 16. Wow, who could have thought? Yeah, because I really want to play this game. And for whatever reason, we decided we're going to stream the whole thing. So, you know, here we are. Yeah, it's fun. Fun. Share the experience with all of our friends. That's what we're here for. Yeah. Yeah. It's only been a day. Where we left off, we just got back from... Uh-oh. Ha! There we go. I was like, why don't I hear anything? Because I had my game volume in my headset turned all the way down during the opening. So, that's my bad. But yeah, so where we left off yesterday, we did a lot of running around in the Velcroy and Dalamil, doing side quests and hunts, and getting some materials. Cat, hello. Never usually comes up when I have the green screen down. And then doing some side quests, material gathering for Mid here, because we're trying to convince Mid to go visit her dad's grave, you know? And she's like, I can't, I'm so busy, I gotta work on this mithril something or other. Something techie, I don't know. I'm in the same boat as Clive, like, I don't know what this does, man. I'm just here to help, to get you to go visit your dad. And yeah, and then we also have an S rank that we need to do in Rosaria, but I would really like it if we could get a buddy for that, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean? So yeah, that's where we are in this game. But in other news, before we start, tomorrow's our affiliate anniversary. It'll been 2 years since we hit affiliate. Isn't that exciting? I think it's kind of exciting. Really, you know, we're not big or anything. We're just small, we chill. Hanging out with friends. Yeah, it's cool. And thanks a lot to everybody who supported us these past couple years and stopped by and watched the streams. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot, especially all the nice comments and the chatters that come in. It's a lot of fun. Just chilling and hanging out with people, because it's not like I'm not gonna play the games anyway, so might as well share the experience with other people, right? I don't quite know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm taking requests, so if anyone has anything that you really want to see, let me know. Otherwise, we might just play some more 16 to, you know, kind of get through it, because I know there's some other games that people want to see us play. But yeah, like, a lot of things are on the table. Pokemon, Kaizo, either Kaizo or Fusion. We could do Hades. Probably not Deep Donger on a Friday. That sounds a little icy. Play this. We could play 7 Remake. What else do we need to go back to? I don't think y'all liked Valhalla as much. There's only a couple people who were into Valhalla. Co-op games? Monster Hunter, maybe Left 4 Dead. Maybe we could... Yeah, that's an idea. Maybe we could hit up the gang and see if people want to do some Left 4 Dead tonight. Or tomorrow night. Sorry, tomorrow night. That might be fun. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Or, you know, there's always, like, other games that we haven't touched yet either that we might be able to start. Just kind of as a special thing. I know, Momo. I know. Hold on. I'm turning your camera on. There you go. There you go, child. He was just like, why aren't you turning my camera on? I need to be live on the internet. Sorry, Momo. I'm sorry. So yeah, be fun. If anyone has suggestions, you know, tweet at me. And then I also have a couple little surprises for us tomorrow as well, so we'll do that tomorrow. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Look forward to it. Please look forward to it. Please look forward to Momo. I know. You're so cute and so sweet, and you're just like, all I want in this world is attention. I know, child. I know. I understand. Alright, let's talk to Mid.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Okay.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
Isn't that a coinky dink?
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
You don't even know her name? Mid!
Right.
Mid! Don't be rude. You gotta learn the names of your assistants. Come on, show some appreciation. Helena.
Talk to her back there. You know, thingy.
Oh my
She'll
god.
tell you exactly which bits of which ruin we need. You just need to go and find them.
Oh my god, Mid. Please. Hello, Helena.
Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
See, the camera froze already.
The plans, then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force.
Okay.
Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air.
Okay.
Were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode.
That
This
doesn't
is where
sound
the helm
good.
comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy.
Okay.
Experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust,
Oh,
making
that's
them the
good.
perfect material for our protective hood.
That sounds very good.
If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern.
Okay, I get it. Serious.
I understand.
Serious business. Okay.
Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there.
Define.
It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Define unwanted visitor.
See. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, it's not unwanted.
Very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team
You're
and
welcome.
head there right away. We'll
Although-
meet you outside the ruins.
Okay, why so vague about this unwanted visitor? I get that, like, you know, for the sake of video game, leave it a surprise, it'll be fun. But, like, practically speaking, wouldn't you want to give us as much information as possible so that we can prepare for this dangerous thing that we're about to do and be like, yeah, I heard that, like, I don't know, for example, a dragon took up residence there, and I'll be like, okay, cool. Let me prepare things that would make me more dragon resistant or dragon proof so that I don't die while I'm going out there to go collect your parts. Right? I know, Momo, I know. People are so weird. No, that is the right button, but that is the wrong screen. I want the map. I'm going to Lostwing. I eventually need to go to Eastpool, but I want friends when I go to Eastpool. And Jill said, I'll come with you on your next thing that you're doing. And I'm like, here I am, doing a whole bunch of shit, and you know who's not here?
You all to a storehouse in the bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
What? What's going on over here? Okay, real quick. So also, yesterday during side quests, when we did one in Lost Wing, we learned a whole bunch of shit about Quentin. He used to be... Knock over my water bottle, my spare water bottle with your butt. Quentin used to be on the judiciary for Sunbreck. Then he had a falling out with them because he found out that his boss was corrupt and he was like, nah, fuck this shit. So now they're out to kill each other. And now there's Black Shields snuffing around who work for the old boss, and then Quentin's been here with the bearers quietly building up an army to go kill him because old boss killed his family. So, you know, that was a lot to take in over one side quest, and I was like, what the fuck? So I'm really invested in the rest of this Lost Wing story. I know, Momo. So yeah, Lost Wing now has some very ominous music. There's just shit happening okay here. I don't know where I'm going.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
I think they're evacuating the civilians to get ready for the fight with the judge. Or maybe. I don't know. Oh, we gotta pet the dog. Borgle, let me pet you. Borgle, let me pet you.
After it.
That's treat. Wish it would let me pick. Like, I want to pet you, or I want to give you treats. Pet the doggo. That's a wall. What are we doing? Going upstairs.
Come, my children, the reckoning is nigh.
The reckoning. Yeah, they preparing for some shit over here. I hope we get more story out of Lost Wing. Right now they're all preparing to leave, so I hope that eventually we get more side quests to like scope out the next bit of this and like what's going on and all that. Very curious. Very interested. You know what? Why am I walking like an idiot? Ambrosia.
Good girl.
I just remembered I was complaining about only finding like 10 gil yesterday, but in retrospect, shit over here is 2 gil, so I guess 10 is indeed more than 2. Alright, what are we looking at?
There you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about.
Okay, what's the creature?
Would you mind?
Of course.
I'll
be right back.
Do you want to, like, tell me more about what the creature is? Like, you know, information, a little important. I'm just saying. Alright.
The pieces we need are in the ruins, just over there, as is a terrifying monster.
Why would you not want to give me more info to make sure that I come back with your pieces? It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Anybody home?
Oh, it's an Ahriman.
This must be our unwanted visitor.
I thought one of these. I know how this works. Up in the Doomcast, did I stop it? Easy peasy. You were like the first NM that I fought. Ain't no thing.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Why'd you just tell me it was a floating
Shouldn't have any
eyeball?
trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
You're welcome.
Right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Yay, renown! Ooh, the Eye of the Warrior. Only those who have stood in battle can know its boon. And it's cursed. A first-hand account of the Siege of Stone here. Increases strength tonics. Okay, well I don't really use those. I use Stone Skin. So, the fact that they're in exactly the perfect shape tells me that the Fallen did indeed have airships and they use the same type of system that Mid is developing. So, that's pretty cool.
Your work is done, Sid. We'll take care of the rest. Let Mid know she'll have her helm very soon, would you?
Yep, will do. Anyway, that's pretty cool. She's very smart for figuring all that shit out.
Hugo Kupka's dead, isn't he?
Yep.
We don't have to live in fear of him anymore.
Nope.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Welcome
Reward
to the
time.
Merchant's Whisper.
What do you
Come
got
to
for
claim
me?
your just desserts?
Few are those who would strive to lighten the burden borne by the crystal's cursed, but if we are to survive the coming storm, we must stand together, bearer and brother, as you have shown us. Friend in Northreach. Ooh, 2 meteors, thanks.
You earned this.
I dare say I did. Next thing is at 7:15. Okay.
More for ya.
Gonna be a bit. We need a lot of renown to get the next bits.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Hey, girl.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
I do still think you should learn the name of your assistants.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside.
Makes
Thought
sense.
a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Good idea.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
I've been going round in circles trying to find something sturdy enough to withstand the fire of the engines, but light enough not to sink the ship. Should have bothered old Tomes sooner. If anyone knows something I don't, it'll be him.
Fair. What's the quickest way back to Tomes? Don't really know. have orchestrion rules to change the music here, but I just really like the music here. It's kind of like the old Charlene music. Very chill, but less bongos. Not that there's anything wrong with the bongos. I do like the bongos. The bongos are very good and are part of the charm of the old Charlene music. It's just, I'm just saying, this one doesn't have it, and that's fine.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Thermal shielding designs, a baffling diagram made all the more confounding by the preponderance of question marks that blemish its borders.
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
That's a lot to ask for.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine.
Hold on, before he goes any farther, I am thinking, and was thinking, about water cooling that we use in computers sometimes to, like, sweep up the performance on that. I don't know shit about, like, hardware on computers. I just have a friend who does, and, like, he's, like, all excited about his totally water-cooled PC. And I'm like, neat! So maybe. I was thinking, like, what if they use, like, crystals, like ice or water, some kind of element to cool it down? Would that work? So yeah, anyway, that's what I was thinking about.
Timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
Oh!
So if we could recreate it.
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires.
Okay.
As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance.
That's a good
I
idea.
shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends.
That's really smart.
The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern.
It's really smart, because if you can't find material that inherently meets all the requirements, then figure out a solution to treat existing materials to make it now meet your needs. That's pretty smart.
Nira?
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Moon dew, huh? Who are we asking? Arya and Jill. Okay.
So you need a hand, do you?
Yes.
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always.
Do I get to pick again?
Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Damn it. Okay, so here's the thing. I've been wanting Jill to come with me so we could go beat some shit up, but I don't know if she's actually gonna even come, like, actually join my party. Right? I don't know if she would actually join my party in this case. Maybe she would just meet me there, kind of like Otto did. And then also there's the other factor of I've never been on an adventure with Tardia, and I'd like to get to know more about her. She's a side character.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I
Sorry.
could survive that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
Oh, they just talk together. I can't just talk to Tardia. Okay, well.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Jill, you're with me, or Tardia you're with me? I want to bring Tardia just so we can have some nice interaction with her.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Thank you.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Don't worry about it.
These items may seem mundane. They have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So
Okay,
much so,
I believe
in
you.
fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
Nice.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
I just love that we get to go on adventures with side characters.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
No, apparently not.
You make your way to Northreach. Leave the matter of the shielding with me.
Will do.
Harpocrates and I'll look after things here. You head over to Northreach.
Okie doke. I'm going to... Oh, we should check the journal. That's not what I came in here for, but we'll do it anyway. Mid's Enterprise wants for a thermal displacement stack, but she is struggling to realize the design. She asks Clive for assistance in sourcing material resistant, yet light enough to serve as the shielding. I wanted to check my items to make sure we're good on everything, and I think we are. And now I'm also going to check our ability points. Okay, we're trying to save up to do this, to master the limit break.
Oh, I'm never drinking again.
Oh, actually, I guess we could just go via the map. Alright, so off to Northreach.
Now, where's Talia?
Good question, where is she? Oh, hello.
Do you see anything you like?
Ooh. Raging Fist, huh?
An excellent choice.
Don't need to equip it, just wanted to buy it.
Come back again.
There's talk at the glass gate.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that price?
That'd mean half of Oriflamme's under ether.
Probably is. It was in pretty bad shape when we got there.
Fresh cuts! Come and get them! Up! You'll not find a bruised
Need to
Oh,
stock
she's
up
right
on
there.
these.
Oh, she needs herbs.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are.
She was totally right
Shouldn't have
behind
any
me.
problem finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them. Don't tell me you've forgotten what you're looking for already. Garlic and pepio nuts. Do you want to take the list?
No, I'm good. I can remember 2 things. Hello.
What do you want?
I need pepio nuts, thank you.
Go on. Take it.
What can I interest you in today?
Garlic, please.
Ah, yes.
I'll buy one of these for fun.
I hope it's to your liking.
That should do it. Hopefully Ty is finished too.
All anyone ever wants anymore is water. Great.
Oh, I totally could have just gone the other way. I know what I'm doing.
Well, did you find everything?
Sure.
I did. Here.
Garlic, elementary alliums are a hallmark of classical Sanbrequois cuisine. So much so that it is a tradition for the emperor to award honorary titles to those responsible for supervising their cultivation and preparation in the White Worm Castle kitchens. The so-called Garlic Knight among them. Pepio nuts. This edible fruit of the pepio plant is prized by chocobo breeders, although the superstition that it lends a stud bird additional stamina seems largely founded on its blushing, swollen form than any quantifiable results.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
What's up?
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
What's going on? That's what I'm here for. A quick chat. Gotta get to know your friends a little bit more.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I do know!
I think you might be right.
It was by
In all the
intention
years
and
since you
design.
and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Sorry.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
That's unfortunate.
Kara when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today.
Oh.
And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met?
Yeah.
Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Tyre.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Oh. See, this is what we picked Tardia for, so we could get a nice heartfelt interaction with our NPC friends that we would otherwise not be able to interact with much.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
And back to the hideaway.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Let's go find out.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And
Lovely.
now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Nice.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Cat hair on my face.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
We should.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me.
I'll go tell her.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
Wow, got a lot of renown for this stuff. Cool. I will take it.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I do hope the moon dew works. I hardly dare imagine what Mid might say if it doesn't.
I mean, she can't blame us for trying. She'll just be frustrated that it's taking longer than she wants. All we can do is come up with another solution.
Thanks to Sid. Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Heard all that before. Mid, hello! Is Helena back? No? Okay, so just talk to Mid.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Yeah, apparently.
Right then, let's start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Didgeridoo-dah!
Displacement stacks.
No,
Same
didgeridoo-dah.
difference.
I agree, it's didgeridoo-dah.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Sometime later.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
What about the fallen part?
Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourself.
The fallen ruins part. Aren't they gonna have some time finding pieces the exact shape and okay.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Curious about going to see your dad?
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance.
Aww.
That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
Yep.
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Is this about to get real emotional? Are we about to have some feels here? Because I feel like we're about to have some feels here. Oh, other side quests.
The Enterprise will have 4 mithril engines, each needing its own displacement stack. So just 3 more like this, and we'll be finished.
Yay!
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship.
No.
Let's sail it around the lake.
Oh my god. Somebody stop the children.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build? Yeah. He said it was some sort of chimney stack.
Yep, chimney stack.
Must be quite a fireplace.
Oh my god.
Hugo Kupka's dead, isn't he?
Alright, where's my side quest? In the room. What's this over here? Alright, well, time to go find out. Who's in my room?
He cracked the crystal too.
Oh my god. I didn't know missives could include quests. I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention. Maybe. And by that I mean immediately. You know where I'll be. Answer goat summon, yes.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
A bad feeling. Clive, something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come and pay me a visit at the toll. What's wrong with Torgal?
What's wrong with Torgal? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Yeah, we were like just out and about. About Blackthorn. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered? Assuming it ain't just the forge.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
We got a lot of side quests to do. I know we gotta go pick up one more, but we might as well talk to these two since they're on the way.
I got your note.
What's wrong with my dog?
What's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
Why'd you just fucking tell me? I've been here.
What was wrong with him? I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
Yeah.
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean?
The Frostwolves have needs.
Perhaps.
I imagine they do. I guess we gotta go find out what kind of needs he's got.
Is it business or pleasure?
Bone to pick.
I don't claim to know much about Frostwolves, but I expect Holmes does. Claim to, that is.
Okay.
Ta-ra then.
The noble you visited. Was that really Sid's?
Yes, it was. It was my uncle.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within.
Okay.
And I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient.
Ah.
Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
Okay.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators.
I mean, fair. That's probably why they got so big.
The sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive. Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I only hope the bones of an elder antelope are alimentary enough for our faithful friend. If not, we may have to set our sights on something larger still.
Big boy, a big appetite.
You know, I sometimes forget that the study of history can have practical benefits. Do thank Mid for reminding me of that.
Yeah, of course. Our big boy got a big appetite. Blackthorn, what's wrong now?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something.
Again?
Something I've never seen before.
I'd tell her to stop showing you shit, but it makes you better.
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
Okay, where's the sword from?
We could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
We care about you.
But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
I gotta tend to my NPCs.
What do you need?
Blacksmith's blues.
You ever wonder where the hell Karen finds all these treasures of hers?
I do, actually.
Blade. I've never seen anything like it in all my years as a blacksmith.
She's a resourceful one, I gotta tell you that.
Fuck me. My arm's still throbbing something fierce. When will I learn to say no to that girl?
You don't. That's kind of the thing with it. Nobody says no to Mid. Caroline?
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like.
Okay.
And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients.
Good client to have as a merchant.
The inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I do.
I appreciate the warning.
And what can I do for you? Watch yourself out there.
Alright, what's the side quest all the way back here?
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
And it bit him.
Wish I could take one of our birds for a ride.
Where the fuck? Where am I going? Hold up. Oh, it was back there. Well, it's really called Mid's Dungeon.
I think Mid might need some help.
That's rude.
Well, that's it then. I'm buggered.
What's up, Elaine?
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you were mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough.
Okay.
Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
What do you need? Why not?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief.
Okay.
Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes.
Alright, where do I go find the bombs?
Blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
Okay.
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind.
Do you know where to find a bomb king?
I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day.
Okay.
Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Yeah, I get it.
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
I'm here to hunt. I do like me a hunt, so... You're lucky.
I've tried to find a supplier for this stuff, but it's rare as Chocobo's teeth. Either someone brings down a bomb king and picks up the ash, or...
Where?
You wait for one to snuff it of old age.
Rare as Chocobo's teeth is quite the expression, because it is something that exists, this bomb ash, because it's been around before. So saying that bomb ash is akin to being as rare as Chocobo's teeth implies that Chocobo's teeth do in fact also exist, which is a little bit disturbing, because I thought they were just birds and did not have teeth, and now I'm a little afraid. Also, I haven't been down in the laundry today. I forgot that these dudes were down here. There's nobody down here, though. Alright, well. Ask about Nectar's adventures. Did I ever tell you about the time I took a trip to the islands west of Storm?
You mean the Iron Kingdom?
Is that what you call them, Kupo? In Moogle tongue, we call them the Smithies, and the strait that separates them from the mainland, the Quench. That checks out. I was adventuring down the Dalmekian coast when I saw bright lights and black shadows out in the offing, Kupo, so I flew over to take a closer look. imagine my disappointment when I learned those lights and shadows weren't busy forging, staining the land with soot, but the blighted rocks leaking lava. Still, from what I've learned of how locals treat strangers since, Kupo, it was probably for the best that I didn't get a chance to say good day. Let's talk about bomb sightings. Are you on the hunt for a bomb king, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. Bomb King, rank B. A curse breaker aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into the nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship, and within them a beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her screaming from the grove. The soldier later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but was firm in her insistence that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. The Bomb King. Look, it's got a crown and everything. The Croc. Sunbreck. Okay.
Clive, did you get my letter?
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
What happened?
Otto might be listening.
Okay.
Is this better? A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders.
My uncle just gave us a shit ton of money.
Maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say.
Who do we owe money
I
to?
can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Be late for that, I'd say.
Thanks, Otto.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each.
Wow, I'm glad our uncle gave us a bunch of money.
The money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. And it was
Okay.
something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
You're keeping everything together for me, man. It's fine.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Yes.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well,
I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No.
No, I don't.
How are you doing? I'm sorry to drag you into this, Master Clive. It's just I couldn't think who else to ask, and you're always so willing to help everyone.
Yes, but I am the boss of your boss, so we never skip the what's it called? It's not line of command. Chain of command. There we go.
You watch yourself out there, all right?
We don't skip the chain of command. I'm looking for something in Sunbreck. I forgot already. What's it called? The Croc. Okay. Where is the Croc? Doorbell Downs. Lost Wing. Oh, I can look at the local map. Where's the Croc? Not here. Why would you give me a location that's not actually listed on the map? How is that helpful? My fucking god, are you serious? End of Mimus. This is fucking bullshit. Like, how does that make any sense? What is the point of putting the fucking location on the hunt bill if the location's not on the goddamn map? Like, that doesn't even make sense, like, if you think about it from, like, a story lore perspective. Like, but whoever puts up those bills wants you to go out and kill the thing, so they would put the actual location where the thing is, and not, like, someplace that's not on the goddamn map. Like, how the fuck does this make any sense to anybody? Shit makes me so mad. Like, who did this? The Croc incident. Where the fuck is the Croc? If there was like, there's a number of things that they could have done to make this make sense. They could have put a button on here that you could push so it would show you where on the map this location is supposed to be. They could actually put the location that it's listed on the map as the location that it is. Shit, like, oh my god, it just makes no fucking sense. Is it like, yo, good luck, have fun trying to remember the names of all these small individual little places? It's like, no way to, we're not gonna list it anywhere. You just have to like fucking remember where the hell the Croc is and what that means. And Who does that? They wouldn't do that. Unless it's... Is it this little spot here that I didn't explore? I doubt it. It just looks like a small corner here. That just looks like a tiny little thing. Can't be it. Can it? If it is, then that's on me, but... I'm like... sure that wouldn't be the case. That doesn't seem right. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. If it's this little bit, I'll take it back, but I really doubt that it is. A croc in Sanbreck. Shit is this? Located close to the dragon's eyrie. Okay. And down the forest path, once you reach the croc, a short cutscene will trip. Map is a little misleading because it's showing two different things on it. Like, this is not the best screenshot representation, but I think it is in the direction that we didn't explore. The only thing I can think of. It seems like it might be over here. Okay, that would make sense. The other one though, that I'm still mad about, the flan, that one was wrong. That one was straight up wrong. That one's fucked up. Alright, so we're gonna hug this wall. Oh my god, please stop getting stuck.
Time to fight.
It's not, actually. The Imperial Chase. There it is, the croc. Okay, so it was just that I didn't go there. How did I miss this? We're gonna go straight first. I gotta go the wrong way before I go the right. Don't run into the tree, Ambrosia.
Back to the stables, girl.
Now I want to know what's over here. It's a hideout of some sort that seems very suspicious, like we're gonna come here later and there's gonna be something here. Should be... Nope, I passed it. I passed the turn. Where's the turn? This way? It's this way. All right. Could be here. Oh! That is a Bomb King, yeah. It's got a crown and everything. Very cute. Okay. Back to good things that we like about the game. Navigation aside. Ow. I like the designs. Like, they gave the Bomb King an actual little crown. Very cute. I don't think I've seen that in the designs before. Ow. Nice. Pretty easy. Bomb member! Figuratively, the smoldering soul of a bomb given life by unknown magics. Literally a very hot rock. Fortunately, there are myriad uses for such a thing.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff.
What happens if you were to, like,
Let's see if there's any more.
leave without grabbing this? It'll just make you come back up, and then, you know, there'll just be bomb ash chilling here on the ground, and you just gotta come back and pick it up later.
That should do it. If the wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Where are we going? Over here. North Reach. Oh, we gotta go pay somebody back. Okay. The dame. We're gonna go pay the dame. Gonna pay the dame and pay a visit to.
There's talk at the glass.
Citizens are free to come and go as they please. Checkpoint's open to all. You'll find a little beyond.
Did you hear? The gates to Heaven Hall in the Eyrie were breached by someone. Or something.
Ooh.
The steward was in town earlier looking for men to come and repair it. But no one was keen to help.
Interesting. Okay.
I want to see you again tonight. But the captain's late with our pay.
It's all right. I'll be waiting.
Ooh, spicy.
Time was there were great coin sacks swinging from every belt in town. Not anymore. Since the capital moved, they're all shriveled to the size of peas.
Seeing as business is scarce these days, the Dame decided we should all learn to read. I only wish she had some smaller books. My arms ache something fierce.
You don't have to hold it like that.
Too without sweet water and oil
Great.
talc.
Still no caravan from the Dominion's perfumeries yet, then?
Hi, Miss Dame. So sorry about the late payment.
Lady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
We owe you money. And then some. So there's some interest included in this. Because we only owe you 500, but this is worth 1,000. Whatever they're called. Talents. Star Ruby! One of 3 brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Cid for a rainy day. Otto now deems that day to have arrived and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Caron, Martha of Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale. Here you are.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Vale. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
Oh, you disappoint me, Clive.
Sorry.
You might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Cid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake.
Clever.
And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive.
I know.
I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway.
You had a son!
The closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
What son? Tell me more.
Long ago. Yes. Cid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Cid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Give my regards to Otto, and tell him I do so miss his visits.
Will do. That was cute. Martha's Rest. Should we go tackle that hunt in Eastpool? Should we? Let's give it a try. We die, and then we just go right on back to Martha's Rest and wait for a friend. Let's save first. Ow. Fucking annoying is what this is. I should probably go the other way. Start from here. kind of implied it was in the ruins beyond the gate, so that's why I was thinking maybe here. Or we might need... I don't know. It's like actually at Phoenix Gate. We don't know the exact location. I'm just kind of looking. This is where I suspected it would be. Okay, well, it's clearly not actually here. Unless I missed something, which I don't think I did. I wonder if I still have it written down. But we got some free heals out of being here, so that's nice. Not at all a wasted trip. What if we go that way? Yeah, open the world map. Go ahead. Alright, the S rank is he's a fallen guy in the Rosarian ruins that they were investigating past a village gate. Well, not there. Past a village gate. Only village I could think of with a gate was Eastpool, but I wonder if there's another one. Alright, well, we'll go here first. Alright, well, here's Rosaria. Rosarian ruins past a village gate. Oh, what if it's here? Well, we gotta go to Cressida anyway. Abbey. Ganache's Pier. Aqueduct. Tail Falls. Oh, maybe here, past Amber. Yeah. Because these are a bunch of ruins. So it could be down there. So we'll check out Hawk's Cry. Alright. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go to Cressida, and then we're gonna check out Hawk's Cry. I think that's the wisest thing. Okay. Got a plan.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Yeah, pretty much. He's busy.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh?
Yeah.
Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you.
He did.
I reckon
I learned
what
that.
he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Suppose now I have to find someone who can actually afford a star ruby.
Sorry. Pope might be dead. Someone might have killed him.
Let's go.
Alright. Pass through the next area, and then we hug the wall. I do wish it would be a little more like 14 and that like low-level shit would stop trying to attack you, because it's just annoying. But I get why that's not the case. Realism. They don't know how strong or weak you are. They're just like, oh, you're encroaching on my territory. And it's like, oh, that's fair. I am.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Stay down.
Easy peasy. Gotta feed my dog.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder?
Hungry boy?
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks.
He just wanted bigger bones. He's like, I'm a big boy, I need big bones.
A big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
Yep, very big.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Good boy. Where am I? I mean, I don't think it's gonna be this way, but I'm gonna look. Oh, good. Spooters. Yay. Alright, if you're not falling, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Oh, there is something here, though. Alright, saving. Just in case. What are you? Yep, there we go. Atlas Renkas. Found it.
Seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Level 45? Holy shit, I'm underleveled. Oh crap.
Let's try.
We're doing really well for being 8 levels under. Nice. Good finish. Beautiful, and that's all of our hunts. Hey, and we leveled. Very nice. That was a shit ton of EXP! And money! Holy crap! Fallen iron, despite thousands of years having passed since its forging, not a single blemish, scratch, nor patch of rust can be found upon this metal surface. As to how this is possible, none can say. The answer will likely remain lost forever. Orichalcum! There was a time when orichalcum was so abundant that it was used in everything from armor and weapons to coins and cutlery. However, when the twins' only orichalcum mine was finally exhausted, the trading price for the noble metal increased tenfold, causing people to hoard what they had and ultimately making it rarer than even adamantite.
Back to sleep with you.
Well, that's done. Nice. Saving that. That went very well for us being severely underleveled for that fight, because it was 45 and we were 37. To Dalamil, I believe. That's our last remaining quest here. Well, let's check our journal, actually. Gotta make sure. I don't know if everything's showing. Ignac, Dalamil, Charon, Goat. Okay, yep, this is the last one.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Charon's collector.
The Drake's Fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone.
Looked like it was in here somewhere. Oh.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Oh, okay.
Raheem! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see.
Oh.
The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items.
I'm happy to go after the thieves for you.
It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
Alright, where were these
Where
thieves?
the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed.
I'm pretty sure that's a place we've been.
Ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence.
and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Will do.
It's a wonder the Republic tolerates the existence of the bandit's bed. You would have thought a few dozen good men might put an end to the problem.
Well, people...
Again, what commander would want to march his troop into the Velcroy?
Plus, you know, for corrupt people, having a problem that's always there for them to solve is a good way to make money and gain popularity among the citizenry. Be like, see, I solved your bandit problem temporarily. I got your shit back for once. All you gotta do is help them out once in a while and then make sure the problem persists, and then
Ready, go?
they'll always have a job. Creating their own job security that way. I didn't say it was a good thing, I just said that it's like a thing that happens. I suppose I could have stocked up on supplies while I was there, but you know, not a big deal. I just beat an S rank. Yeah. You say that, Clyde, but we're gonna keep running. That's what chocobos are for. We could just keep on running. Oh look, bandits!
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
The innkeeper, lovely. Gotta count on those parries when you're LBing. Killing them with Judgment Bolt is just fun. It just looks so snazzy.
This must be Ignac's luggage.
Look at that, stolen goods.
Seems to be damaged.
Where's the plane?
Let's get it back to Delamil.
How are we gonna carry all this shit? Alright, well. Guess we're gonna figure something out. I brought the crap back.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects.
You're welcome.
What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed.
He's using his old imperial servitude
I
name.
appear to be in your debt. Radim here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
Yeah, I just want to ask you some
A few
questions.
moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one.
Yeah, how do you get the
Aaron drove me
edge on
hard
that?
the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on it.
Oh, shit.
It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship.
How do they get the edge?
No combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does.
Huh.
Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow.
Oh, yeah, we don't want it that like that.
All sort of beauty to it, really.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, but like not practical for us.
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more.
Wow.
But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient.
Okay, what mineral is this?
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regard.
You have the mineral?
The very stone of which I spoke. Far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself.
Wow, that's handy.
More fitting payment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield.
Oh, Uncle.
Perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Why do I feel like our uncle would have also known this information had we asked him and he'd been around?
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern.
Oh, he wouldn't if he knew who my uncle was.
Thank you again for your assistance.
Welcome. I'm glad he didn't sell you.
Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Good man.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting revel. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
That shit's pretty funny. Alright, I guess we're going back to the hideaway now. Done all our sighting that we can. You're on?
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
Took him to go eat. He just wants the big bones.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh?
It's too small for him, he's a growing boy.
Like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Thank you.
Which I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Elder antelope femur, shortest slaying a behemoth or a coral, a bison, a minotaur, or an adamantoise, one would be hard-pressed to find a larger leg bone. If this does not satisfy Torgal's ancestral hunger, chances are nothing else will. Just one. That was 5. We gave her 5. Clive, learn to count.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
Will do.
Just on my way to see him.
And what can I do for you? I don't know many fleshes who deal in cuts that size. Well, that doesn't mean I don't know some.
Nice.
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Got all those. I could buy one of these now. Let's do it.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Oh, you're rubbing me blind. You know how much money I spend at your damn store?
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
There we go.
I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
Yes, I do.
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone.
Uh-huh.
And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
Mm-hmm.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power.
He did seem kind of lightning-y.
That in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid.
Yeah.
In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally.
So he takes on powers and influence from nearby icons. That's pretty neat. I'm like making some adjustments. My windows here. Okay, good. Caval's Fang, even a legendary king surrounded by the realm's greatest knights and blessed by the very heavens, would have found himself hard-pressed to unite the warring tribes of ancient Valisthea. Fortunately, he had the help of his fine and trusty hound, Caval. Slightly increases Torgal's attack potency. That's pretty damn cool.
My knowledge is yours. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
I would. Oh, that went up more than I thought it would.
To study the tomes?
Idadal Telamon, daughter Cid, studying Mid showed the same passion for invention as her father and an even greater aptitude. She is well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology as any scholar in the Twins, and means to put that knowledge to use in the service of the Hideaway. Enterprise, the Hideaway's mithril engine-powered flagship, designed by the father and daughter team of Sidolphus and Midadol Telamon. The ship is currently under construction in a hidden cove on the outskirts of Canver. Torgal! His faithful friend, rare frost roll imbued with the same source of strength as his ancestor Fenrir, which he calls upon. Yeah. Though the manner in which he primes into his Fenric form is reminiscent of dominants summoning their icons, Torgal calls not on his own icon, but upon the powers of those who have walked beside him over the years, and with whose aether he has become imbued. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Kind of ope. Quentin? The inscrutable landlord of Lostwing's Tavern and the leader of the village, once a high-ranking member of the San Braquois judiciary. Quentin was ousted from his post and his family slain on the orders of Lord Chief Justice. Quentin swore to bring his own brand of justice upon his nemesis's head, and it is to this end that he recruits the like-minded bearers to his cause. I'm really interested in that side story. I need to know what happens. The Lord Chief Justice is the highest-ranking judge in the San Braquois judiciary. Quentin served under the previous holder of the office and has respected the man deeply for supporting him in his crusade to rid the ranks of corruption. However, all this was to change when he discovered that his idol hunted bears for sport. The Lord Chief Justice's backing for Quentin no more than a veil of morality to disguise the rot beneath. Quentin turned his ire upon the man only to be met with swift and severe retribution. Slaughter of his entire family. Lostwing, located in central San Braquois, had fallen almost entirely into ruin after new roads bypassed it. That is until Quentin, a co-conspirator of Sid's, took it upon himself to rebuild it. His chief aim in doing so was to amass enough manpower to take revenge on Lord Chief Justice of San Brec, and he found no shortage of others who had suffered at the man's hands willing to join him. Fearing this coming retribution, the Lord Chief Justice set the Black Shields to seek out the village in order to destroy it. Mysteries. Ethereal Engine. The technology designed to propel the Hideaway's flagship, the Enterprise, across the seas at heretofore inconceivable speeds. It is not fueled by magic, but by mithril, a hard, inert substance refined from deadland soil. Inert, that is, unless burned at blistering temperatures, whence it releases all the energy stored within, for which reason cooling is required in the form of a three-piece thermal displacement stack.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Blackthorn, I have a present for you.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
Sundered whetstone, a slab of rock quarried on the southern continent. Its unparalleled hardness makes it perfect for sharpening blades forged from all manner of metals, from bronze to adamantite.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Yep.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
Yeah, just make it a little bit sharper.
Yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me.
Nice.
There'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I brought it.
Than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
There we go. We lit a fire under him.
Will be delighted. Just Don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, Sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone.
Thank you, I think.
Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it.
Welcome back on.
August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
We're all friends here.
See that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it.
Oh.
Come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Lovely. What are the materials? Does that mean it expanded? Excalibur design draft? Damn, that sounds like endgame shit, but probably ain't. Diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword to rival that of a legendary king. Alright, what materials do you need for this crazy ass shit? I did find some fallen metal.
What'd you need?
Let me look at the forge. Oh my god, I have everything. That's beauty right there. Though modern-day plays such as The Adventures of Sir Crandall have taken to embellishing the tale considerably, historians do agree that long ago the nations of Valisthea were, for a short time, united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Whether or not he was indeed crowned upon drawing a sword from a stone is a matter still up for debate.
No scratches, right?
Yup. Amazing.
And?
Thank you. Much appreciated.
I went up to give some breeze to the truck.
Hi, Owain.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I got it for you.
Have it here.
It is hypothesized that the bomb's inclination to self-destruct during violent encounters is a form of collective preservation, akin to how a honeybee will sting a threat to the hive at the cost of its own life.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Alchemy. Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
True.
Silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What, you gonna give me another
What
slot?
kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything.
What, so I can keep more
Use it
potions?
to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
I'm okay with this.
It can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. What? What do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag.
Thank you?
There's plenty more where that came from.
So keep helping him, that's what I heard. Owain, I forgive you for making me run somewhere that I couldn't figure out where the fuck it was. Treated potion satchel. Were the same exotic compound that was applied to the leather of this satchel be kneaded into a pair of boots, they would surely become supple enough to accommodate a man with 20 toes. Eat. Inventory increased! I didn't even know that was a thing! That's pretty damn amazing. I never knew. What can I carry now? 6 potions, 4 high potions, and 3 tonics. Beautiful. Amazing. Wonderful. You the man, Owain.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Olympics gonna help us make.
Nice.
Just you wait, Sid. Just you wait!
Yo, I'm excited also. I'm gonna go buy some more fucking potions is what I'm gonna do.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
That kid's still talking to the crane.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
I ain't gawping.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Nice.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Goat, I see you're still alive.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Oh, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
How may I help you today, Clive?
I like how in the end I still have to go deliver the last one to her. A light from the heavens! The goddess Gregor teaches us to walk with the wretched is an act of greater good. If we are to accept this truth, then one could not rightly call he who follows this path an outlaw. Humble servant. High Cleric's Medallion. Okay, I don't know what that does. Find out.
All done?
Alright, what's this? Hold on, I think we have a better EXP thing. Yup, there we go. We want this one. On Fortune in the Heavens. Oh, I didn't look at what the frickin' medallion did. Okay. In remote locations where trained physicers cannot be found, the duties of curing the injured of their ails oft falls to the men and women of the local churches. Light crystal medallions such as these assist the clergy in their healing prayers. Increase healing potency of high potions by 25%. Nice thought. Don't really care. Don't need it. But thank you.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
You're not wrong.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine.
In fairness, we
I'm
started as a
selling
prince.
it, taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Hey, Dr. Linkling, thank you for the affiliate versary. Technically, it's tomorrow, which is why we're doing a stream tomorrow. And on that note, if you have any suggestions for things you want to see, or if you want to do a co-op, let me know. I'm open to suggestion for tomorrow. Thanks for the party hat, though. Those are really cool.
A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much.
Oh, I see. I see what you're doing.
I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce.
Ooh.
Wouldn't mind, would you?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Lovely. Probably doing Armored Core 6 tomorrow, but thanks for the invite. Yeah.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones.
We did.
Thanks to this lump.
He is a lump.
I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Ain't you in charge of the ledgers?
So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
Charge of the damn ledgers. You should be able to.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day.
Oh no.
There was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable.
Oh.
Wanted the monster taken away.
Lost his son because he was a bearer.
Back on him. Forget what I felt. And I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
That's deep. Sad. Yeah, that's tragic. Flashback?
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown.
Under the blessing of Ramu, I hope. I take.
It can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should.
I like how Kenneth is in this cutscene.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
Okay, man. You wanna go get a drink?
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Come when we go see him.
Would you rather go we're at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
It's chalice.
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Aww. Oh my god, was that still just the side quest? Holy shit, it was. I totally forgot and thought that was the MSQ. That was so deep. There was a lot of backstory and lore and sweet feels there. According to Otto, Sid never once washed his goblet, despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. I won't have it said that I'm a poor host. Oh, let's go talk to Otto.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave.
Well, she's getting ready now.
Excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
Want to come with us?
In those words.
She did, yes.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Oh my god.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Apparently, Clive was born yesterday.
She's got to visit her old man's grave sooner or later.
She's been putting it off.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Obelus.
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
You take her across the way. Oh my god.
In a boat, going that way.
God damn it.
Then I'm too late.
Oh, you in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens.
Okay.
Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
We're off to Canberra next.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
I feel like we're on our way to Canberra. A request for assistance. My dear boy, my journey to Canberra has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canberrian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Or it may not be long. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
Yeah, pretty much.
Seems that way.
She's avoiding her dad.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Good. I mean, I know that now.
Don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me.
Thank you, Otto.
Be sure give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Oh, good.
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
What I'd like you guys is to help me out with an S rank, but I couldn't wait any longer. Oh, it's just gonna force us to go straight there. Alright then. Sid's legacy. The central storm deadlands. The dust long settled, little remains of the once bustling refuge many called home. Hammer. That must be from... Well, I don't know, actually. Was it mid, maybe? No, she was avoiding it, so it would have been her. Could have left the hammer.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Oh, Jill's here with Goots. Oh, and Caroline.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas.
Oh, that sounds good to me.
You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them?
He wants to be a blacksmith.
Nan.
Stop shaking your nan!
Break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Stop crushing your nun!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be in Canver sometime.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Getting forced to move along to Leithney's Cleft, a narrow pass through otherwise impassable mountains, thought to have been torn from rock by the very gods themselves. When do we get to go to Canver, though? Eastern Dalmatia. Good boy. Onward!
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Oh. Good boy. Few quests nearby. What do you mean by that? Hold on. First of all, this. Mastered limit break. And then which one of these? Let's see. We already did the Wykes. So next we should probably do it's not Gouge that we use. Rook's Gambit. Wicked Wheel. Okay, and then after that I think we're gonna want on a target, lightning rod, no. Pile drive, that's the one. Alright, so we're doing pile drive next. Alright, and then... Oh, too far. Too far. Onward! Only a single Mother Crystal remains in Storm, Drake's Tail, the Crystalline Dominion. Clive and Jill set out to breach the borders of the Dominion and infiltrate its capital, Twinside, now the besieged seat of the Holy Empire Sanbreque. Alright. So, we're gonna save. And I believe this is where we should up for the evening. Oh yeah, this is where I walked up earlier, and then I think I actually picked this up while I was here earlier. So this is how we get up here. How do I get up to, like, this stuff? It's gotta be from over here, or it won't let me go. Like, these blocked off paths have to lead up to these higher elevations here. It has to be it, right? Anyway, so we're going that way. Okay, cool. That's where we're gonna stop for the evening. Maybe we'll play more of this tomorrow, but I don't know for sure. We'll see. We'll see what people... See if anybody has an opinion. And I'll check in with some people if anybody wants to do a multiplayer thing as well. But it'll be fun. We're in for some good times. Tomorrow is going to be our for realsies. Sorry. So something to look forward to. Alright, but for now... Hey, thanks all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks to all the lurkers, chatters, VoD watchers in the future. Appreciate you all. Thank you to RJ for the happy affiliate message again, and the little party hat. Oh, that thing is like kind of cute. Yeah, so on to the last matricide in the storms, apparently, is what the plan is. I feel like we're not like approaching the end, but like we're We're definitely more than halfway through the game at this point, I feel like. We got the Excalibur. We did an S rank hunt. I mean, we gotta be pretty far into the game, right? So, yeah, probably not too much longer now to kind of wrap things up here. I say that, but, like, it's probably still gonna be, like, another few streams. Anyway. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate you all. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys tomorrow for our official anniversary. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.